All right. What's up? It's Rays. I'm kind of just making this to talk about stuff so that I can partly have closure and give a message about what's gonna happen with everything going on in my life and whatnot. So as a lot of you probably know, I left staff as admin like about a week or two ago. I was planning to do it basically like now, but I just did it like a week early in a sense because I was just not really enjoying my time. I wasn't doing much as a staff and I wasn't helping them as much. So that's honestly a majority of the reason why, but also just because I wasn't as like intrigued and, doing much in the MML itself other than just chatting. And so I didn't want to like take up that spot in a sense, even though, I'm sure Cam and everyone else was happy to have me there. So I do want to say thank you to everyone, especially on staff. I want to say Cam's done a really good job so far, and their priorities are good. It's just more of we need more time to do more stuff, and we don't really have as much people to do that stuff. But I think with the people they have compared to how it used to be with the big staff, it's been done pretty well. Like we've done substantial changes during the time I was here. The first 7.0 update, which was just minor stuff with like the forms for request change and stuff, worked well. And the 6.0 update was pretty split at first, but it seems everyone's kind of gotten used to it. I don't really care to talk much about staff more than that. Other than that, I think the main priority they should have going forward is UL rework. And I think the rules are fine. I think everything's good there because we already did a little bit of rule rework in the 7.0 first little part. But I think that it's just more of the UL rework and the like placement rework and like quality standards. All stuff that I kind of lost interest in. I used to be very passionate about it all, and I've kind of been lacking more and more over time. And it's just because I'm like 21 and an adult and have stuff going on. Speaking of which, in about a week, I'm going to start school, college at a vet tech or veterinarian technician school. And this school is not like normal. It's usually a 2 years program for a bachelor's degree, but it's 16 months. So like I'm working all through summer on school and have like pretty minimal breaks. Luckily, I only live like 30 minutes from where I'm going to be going to school. So it's nice to know that like I can come back here and have my gaming laptop and play max modes at some point. It's not like I'm leaving forever. I've been working at a dog kennel for the past year and found that this is like actually something I'm passionate about working with animals. So I think going to school for it would be a much better try of going to college than what happened in the past, where I kind of got shoved out of senior year with no real direction and just was like, let's go to school and not know what major I'm actually going to want to do. I tried hospitality for a year and I despised it because I was in the city away from home. And I think this is something I care about, and I'll still have family nearby, and I can always come back to this community knowing that I have my gaming stuff here that I can, come back to at some point. So that's kind of the plan is like, I'm not going to quit forever, and this isn't like goodbye forever. It's just I'm gonna be hella busy with school and constantly there and not have this laptop there and don't plan on bringing it so that I can focus on my studies and whatnot. So it's about time in a sense. I'm an adult and this happens to everyone. I wouldn't let this kind of feeling to anyone younger than me like scare you. It's just reality. And I sat, playing games for a long time, a lot of different genres, a lot of different stuff. So it's just about time for me. And like I said, it's not goodbye forever. It's just more I need to go focus on my real life. And I think when I have breaks or I have more time on the weekend, I will maybe come back and do a few. I think I want to do some of the harder max modes that I started and just do them slowly over the months over time if I have time to come back and play them. Like, I think my priority is going to be Suicide Mouse whenever I do come back and I just like have a weekend to play or like a few days and a break to play, just slowly work at it. And that means you'll probably randomly see a max mode upload like within the next year. I mean, I'm probably not going to have a lot, but just like it's going to be a couple or just one if I'm working on something hard like that. Um, I was going to flash a big list of names of everyone I wanted to thank, but I also realized this isn't like goodbye forever. I don't want to like say I'm not talking to these people or disconnecting from them. So I'm not going to do that this time because I will definitely be back to at least say something on this channel at some point in the future. But I do want to say thank you to all the people I'm really close with and have grew strong friendships with here. I also just want to say thank you for like genuinely supporting. I've always felt kind of like the outcast admin in MML, and people have always been very supportive of me doing max modes as a whole, and it made me feel a lot more motivated to do max modes, even though there's periods like recently where I lost a lot of motivation for a couple months, and now I'm coming back with like 5 max modes you're gonna see posted all on the same day as this video. So um I still have my love for max modes. It just comes and goes for me, and it's always been like that. So uh I will talk to you everyone who sees this video at some point in the future again, and am glad that I can kind of have a smooth send off and step away in a peaceful manner without it being like some bad reason that I'm stepping away. So I wish the best of luck to the MML, and I think the staff running it are doing a good job. It just needs to be maybe more staff a little bit and just a little more focus on the important parts that uh, are important for them to take care of, like UL rework. But otherwise, I will be at school. I will probably not respond to people that much, but I will like come back to this laptop and say hello. So thanks everyone.